Good morning. It's Tamara. I just wanted to come to you today and say, look, we've still got sunshine, but today there's a bit more of a breeze in, and I'm not hearing as many birds chattering about. I mean, there are some right there, but usually it's really loud. But I guess the wind has kept some of them in, or I actually have seen quite a few gathering things for nests, so maybe they're in their nests right now. I wanted to talk today about something my friend and I were talking about last week. And she shared that in her group, they were choosing a word at this time of lockdown. In the past, I've chosen words for the year that have helped me stay focused and grounded and have really captured the essence of what I want to accomplish that year. And it's been so helpful. One year, my word was expansion. And it came in so handy because sometimes I would feel doubtful or I would say no to things. I wanted to play small and I would think, what's my word? It's expansion. That's to expand myself and grow and learn, right? At least that's what it means to me. So I would return to that word and I would remember and I would go, actually, yes, I will do that. I know it scares me, but yes, because that's my word this year. And some years I have shifted by before that half a year was over. And so I've given myself permission to choose a new word to guide me for the rest of that year. And it has really served me well. I know quite a few people do that also. They choose a word for the year, and it's been so helpful for them. So, my friend was saying actually, during this time, how do you want to feel? Years down the line, how do you want to remember this time and how you showed up? Some people will not be able to really come out of survival mode because they are thinking about money and their health and everything. But actually, I was watching a video of this beautiful woman, and she had stage 4 cancer. This was not this year, this was another year. And she actually wanted to live her life even more because she knew she didn't have much time. And she wanted to spread that message to everybody else. She wanted to live every day to the fullest. And she had such a way of conveying that to people. She was so full of joy and love, and she had such an impact on people that they haven't forgotten her. Her legacy lives on. So, even though she was dealing with something huge, she chose to live in a different way and to not let that consume her. So, I suppose it just depends on your perspective, right? And I know so many people that don't have much, and yet they choose to be so joyful and so giving with what little they have. They've taught me so much about love and generosity and looking after each other. I would love it if you think about this time and who you truly want to be and what word comes up. So we don't know when this is going to end, do we? But how do you want to show up for yourself and for the world? And every day is going to be different. Every moment is going to be different. But you have the beauty to stop and make that choice all over again, to return to that word, if you choose a word to center into, or even a state of being. So I invite you to choose a word, and I actually haven't done this yet. It will be interesting to just kind of sit, put your hands over your heart and breathe into that, sink into your heart. Breathe into the heart, let it out. Just do some deep breaths in there and just imagine your heart expanding, and then just ask and say, how do I want to be in this moment? How do I want to remember this time? How do I want to show up for myself in the world? And see what comes up. See if a word comes up, or even you can Google like value words, and just see what word jumps out at you, what resonates. And then that can be your theme, your guiding word for this time. And I'd be curious to see what word you choose. So I'm going to do this also, and I'm going to come up with a word. And, you know, your word will be different than my word because we're all different, and no one's right or wrong. And these words can inspire others, right? Ones maybe they haven't thought about. I invite you to post your word. I, I invite you to spread the word, encourage other people to choose a word. And when you're feeling a bit wobbly, just remember your word and sink into it and say, how can I show up more with this, in this way, with this word, right? Yeah. So I hope that was helpful today. And I'm going to go away now and see. And it might not pop up straight away, could take a few days. You can choose one, and it might not feel quite right. And a better word that resonates better with you might pop up later. That's okay. You can shift. There's no right or wrong. It's just something that will help us stay. And then when you have that word, just say, how can I live more into that? What can I do? What can I be? What can I say using that energy, that theme of that word? All right. I hope you're well. And if you have any questions, you know where I am. Take care. Bye.